Hey guys, welcome to Build and Chat. So today I'm by myself because Jade is off at a sleepover with some friends, so she won't be back till quite a bit later, I don't think. But that's all right. We're still gonna do some stuff. So I think we're gonna see about finishing the market now. These should be dry enough. I had to actually take off the ones I did last week and cut some longer ones because they were just too short. But I think these are okay now. So we can probably start putting them on here because things have dried. But I'm a little concerned about the stability of these things. So I want to figure out some way to get them a little more stable. Also, we're going to be putting some glue all over the top of this to kind of strengthen it up a little bit. So that'll be a thing. Let's see. Let's get these set up here and make sure everything is... Yeah. And today we are babysitting a Great Dane, Marvin. Marvin is a girl named Marvin. It's a little weird, but hey. Hey Marvin, come here. Come here. You guys want to meet Marvin? You want to meet Marvin? Here. Say hi, Marvin. Hey, sweetie. Hey, sweetie Marvin. You're a big girl, huh? Hey, Sid. All right. Back to my ugly mug. I'm sure people would rather look at Marvin all day, but so the canopies are looking okay, huh? All right, so let's see if we can get them in the scene here. White glue. So there's not a whole lot left to do to this scene, although I will want to make some more, probably some more, you know what I'm trying to say, cloth stuff, rolls for the cloth vendor. Oh, and thanks for the host. Appreciate that. But I forgot to bring all my cloth down with me, so I'll probably do that maybe off camera or something. I'll just make some more rolls and pile them up here. Also, we've got another bit of apple stuff to do, but for now, we're just going to get these canopies on here. Then we'll see what we need to do to make them more stable. Let's see, I think I'll put the colorful one over here, possibly. Yeah, no, maybe, I don't know. I think that looks okay. I hope these fit. You know, I kind of did this a little backwards. I didn't plan this very well, this project, but you know, that's okay. Sometimes half the fun of art is just going into it with no plan and figuring it out as you go. Because then you look really smart and nobody knows that you have no idea what you're doing. Right? I mean, that's how I do it. Why not, right? All right. That bush is kind of in the way. Oh, that'll work. There we go. Yeah, I just, when I was looking at pictures, they seem to have a bit of a tilt, so I thought, that's not too hard to do. We'll do that. All right, so there they go. Now there will be some drying here. We're gonna have to get some wet glue all over this to, look what I did. I'm such a dummy. To get them to even out the color up there because bleh. Okay, hope to see you again soon, Sid. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. Hey. Hey ho. All right. So we're going to let these things dry up. We will probably we'll probably put maybe some rocks and stuff around there to kind of hold them in place better once they dry here and stabilize them a bit. I may put some small cross beams up underneath to stabilize that, and then we're going to put some glue, wet glue on the top there, and then probably do a little painting of the posts, probably. But that's getting to be the market. Now, I forgot to pull down the other stuff. Where is it? Where is it? I know it's here. I know it's here. Oh, it's over there. Be right back. I have to come around to the other side. I'm trapped. I'm back. Okay, so we got a little bit more stuff to do here. Let's not throw it all over the place. So I got to figure out where I want to hang these sausage links, because Jade did some good work on these, so I want to make sure and put those on there. So obviously they're going to go somewhere with the meat vendor here, but not exactly sure how I want to hang that up. Also, I wanted to do a barrel of green apples, so we're going to get a bit of green. Where's the green? Green! We need green! Hello, green! That's not green! Uh-oh. Where's all my green? Oh, don't tell me I left it all upstairs. Pooh. That's not cool. All right, we may have to make a little. I mean, I've got. That's more of a Tina. Prodigy, how are you doing? I was just telling Wendy last night we haven't heard from you for a while, and I wanted to contact you to make sure you were okay, because I was starting to get a little worried. We've been doing good. The girls are actually at a sleepover this morning, so they're probably still asleep. I mean, you know how girls and sleepovers are. Stay up chatting about the boys all night and stuff like that. You know how girls are. You know. How have you been? I'm guessing kind of busy. Life stuff. Yeah, they were out having fun. So the little one's not here with me today because they're hanging out with their best friends at a sleepover. So there's all kinds of girls over at that house. So the dad is having to deal with what usually is my world. I would say I feel bad for him, but I really don't. I just enjoy the break from all the girliness. Oh no. Well, I'm glad you're here to chill and chat. I'm sorry you've been sick. Are you feeling better now? Being sick sucks. Let's see, so now I need some yaller. That is not yaller. Where did I put a bunch of paints away and forget that I did it? Just starting to get away. Would you have like a flu or something? Sick brain. Oh no. Oh no. Well, what can we do to make you feel better, Prodigy? Just hang out and chat and be friends? Is that probably the best way to make you feel better? I'll do whatever I can to make you feel better. I like to make people feel better. Just cold. Yeah. All right. Well, we can hang out and be friends. That's cool. I'm always down for that. Hanging out with friends is the best. So if you're sick, why are you still up? Isn't it like 2 o'clock in the morning over there? What's wrong with you, girl? Oh, that's a mess. What is wrong with you, girl? It's all sick and hanging out early in the morning. Only midnight at that. Still, of course, you're not nearly as old as I am because my bedtime's like 8 o'clock. Because I'm old. Oh, there's my paper towels. Pretty early for you. Yeah, I know. You're like a night owl. Kind of like my wife. My wife's still sacked out because she was up late. You didn't get to see our latest friend that we're babysitting. We got a Great Dane for the week. She's so cute. It's a girl and her name is Marvin. And she's huge. It's like babysitting a horse. Yeah, I do too. Maybe she's kind of sacked out over there at the moment, but maybe she'll feel like coming and saying hi in a little bit. I'll try to call her over here in a bit. But she just got settled, so I'll leave her alone for a moment. Of course, she does a lot of sleeping. I think she was this is the first time she's been left alone with somebody else. She's never been away from her owner, but her owner had to go out of town, so this is the first time she's ever been away. And the first night, she was so depressed. She just laid on her bed the entire day Thursday. She's just a puppy? No, I think she's a couple years old, but she I guess she used to stay with other family, but that didn't work out this time, so we were called in. But now she's kind of bonded to me because we got her Wednesday night, and Thursday is co-op day for the girls. So Wendy and the girls were gone all day, so I hung out with her all day, tried to make her feel better. And then Wendy and the girls went to a play on Friday, so they were gone half the day Friday. So I hung out with her then too, and now she's just attached to me. I'll have to keep her. I don't know if I want. I don't know if I want the financial burden of taking care of a horse. That might be a little much. See, right now we get paid to play with them and love them and hang out with them. Somebody pays us to do that. So how are things down there, down under? It's getting cold over there, I guess, huh? At least cold for Australia, because you guys are heading into winter. Well, it's getting really hot over here. It's insanely hot. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, so now we're getting some green apples going. Let's put this stuff away. I don't need you. You don't belong here. Freezing. Yeah, I know. So your autumn actually gets cold. Ours gets mildly less hot. That's our autumn. Hot, but not surface of the sun hot. And then we have about a week of winter where it gets down to like, I don't know, shorts weather. instead of you melt when you go outside weather. All right, so we got a barrel of green apples. Autumn wasn't cold. Yeah. Actually, this week has been kind of nice here. It's been a little overcast and a good breeze going, which has been good because I've had to walk the horse a few times in the middle of the day, and usually that's excruciating because it's like, I mean, this time of year, it's usually 85 to 90 Fahrenheit with no breeze and 5,000% humidity. It's just brutal. But it's actually been kind of nice this week, which was surprising. Okay, so we're going to let that dry up. Oh, dum-dum. So, here we go. The market's getting there. So we'll let the post dry a bit, get all set in there, and in the meantime, thank you. It's actually coming out better than I had hoped it would come out, honestly. I envisioned a much less cool thing when I started, but fortunately, it worked out to be cool. All right, so now I want to make something I've never made before, so you're going to get to watch me figure out how to screw this all up. So we're going to make a stone bridge. Little stone bridge. So I need my pencil, and I've just got some pink foam, and we're going to draw us out a little stone bridge cross section. I need a sharper pencil. Do I have a sharper pencil? Probably not. Probably not. Oh, I bet I've got one under here with all the D&D stuff. That's better. Oh, cool. So you like doing the miniature environment stuff. Well, neat. You'll have to show us what you're doing. You know you can just post pictures and whatever on our Facebook page anytime you want to. We'd love to see it. So let's see. How am I going to make this what do I want to do? So first of all, it's gonna well, thank you, Prodigy. I really appreciate that. It makes me feel good because that's kind of the point of this channel, is to I hope that it inspires people to do things and helps teach them, because I love to teach. Let me get one of my little dudes so I can get the scale going here. My arm doesn't bend that way. Ow. All right. So if we're going to make a bridge, so first off, we want, should I do it on this side? I don't want a huge bridge. All right, so it's going to have some, I don't even know where to start because I don't know how the ends are going to look yet. So, maybe let's just, all right, how high do we want this bridge? It doesn't need to be huge. So let's make it like this high at the highest point. Yep, that's good. See, we're just going to sketch this out a little bit. It's going to come down like this and then out, and then we'll have a post at the end. So, hey Marvin, you coming over to say hi? You going to come over and say hi to everybody? Come here, Marv. Come here, sweetie. Here, everybody say hi to Marv. Hey, Marvin. Hey. Face over here, girl. Come here. What are you hiding from the camera for? Come here. Look. Come here. Come here. Oh my gosh, she's so huge. Marv. Wait, smacking my games with her tail. With her giant horse tail. What are you doing, Marv? Marvin! Marvin! Oh, tickle spot. Found a tickle spot. Marvin Prodigy loves you. My wife was so excited about this because she grew up with Great Danes. And this was the first one that we've gotten to sit. And she was so excited. And then Marvin bonded to me and she was so upset. Yeah, funny. All right, let's see here. So I think, does that look right? Almost. Okay, so this is going to be kind of the cross section for the bridge here. So we're going to cut that out, and it'll have a couple arches, and then we'll make two sides of this and put some stuff in the middle for the road. How's that sound? Does that sound like a winner? So let's do some arches. Now, this is going to be a really thick bridge. Also dusty. Make them about that wide, yeah. Kind of excited about doing this. This will be fun because I get to do some stone work, which I love. Okay. Just hope my knife is good and sharp so this doesn't turn out to be a huge mess. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, cool. Draw while we chat. That's good. Okay, knife. So let's commence cutting. Let's see how sharp we are here. Oh, not sharp enough. We're starting to pill up. So, actually, I've got a brand new X-Acto here that I can go ahead and dull up on this stuff. I just got a brand new X-Acto yesterday because my old one, I bought this one a while ago, but I've come to not like these handles, these thick handles. They're kind of, it's kind of gotten annoying, honestly. I just don't like it, and it's really heavy. So, I got this one yesterday. Hopefully. Oh yeah, that's slicing right through. Thank you, X-Acto. Oh, I hate that sound. Alright, so we get this cut all started and straightened out here. Going around curves is not the easiest. This would be easier actually if I was using my my hot wire cutter, but I'm not bringing that inside. Stanley knife. Yeah, these things, or actually, well, this is not quite that. A Stanley knife is just the one razor blade, but yeah, these things. I actually buy these at the dollar store because I get like one of these with 3 extra blades for $1, and then, you know, when they get dull, I just throw them away and spend another $1 because I can usually afford that. All right, let's see what so yeah, that's usually what I use. But because I'm doing curves here, and that will cause a lot of pilling, I'm using this X-Acto knife because A, it's super sharp right now, and B, it's smaller, so it's easier to go around the curves. So otherwise, I'd be using that big boy. Also, the dollar store knives aren't incredibly sharp, but they do the job usually. Okay, so this is going to take... Yeah, I know I can snap the blades off, and I do that, but they're still not terribly sharp, and this one isn't going to go around this curve very well. So I'll use it for some stuff, and I can change the blade in a minute, but I want to get this all cut out with the X-Acto because just easier. Just makes my life easier. Know what I mean? Know what I mean, jelly bean? That's true. The dollar store knives are, if you want nice clean edges on your foam, that ain't the way to do it. But I mean, they'll do okay for a little while, but the sharpness usually doesn't last too long on those. Whereas X-Acto knives will go for much longer because they're much better steel, which is why they cost more than $1. Let's see, how far we get? We're almost through. I think this is going to be kind of a fun little project to do. Where do I source my foam? Well, this stuff we get from, I just get big 4-foot by 8-foot sheets at like Home Depot or Lowe's or any of those big box building supply stores. The problem is here in Florida, since we don't have really cold winters, we don't need a whole lot of insulation. So this is the thickest you can get here. You can't get the 2-inch foam. So I've got some 2-inch foam out in the garage that a buddy sent me from up north because you can get it there, but most of the time I don't have to use that. So I've got a little bit in reserve if I need it for certain things. But yeah, I'll go get a 4x8 sheet and have them cut it in half at the store. So I bring home a couple 4x4s, and that lasts for a long time. And it's super cheap. I mean, it's like, I think maybe $20 for a 4-foot by 8-foot sheet of this stuff. And seeing as the last one I bought has lasted like a year of work, I'm not terribly concerned about it. Okay, so that's out. May have to sand it a bit because it's still kind of rough, even with the X-Acto, because those curves were not the funnest thing to do. But now I'm going to cut the arches out, and then I'm going to pattern another one of these and do this again, because what fun. Once again, we got to go into the curves. See if we can do this without slicing my finger off, because that's never fun. I don't know. Maybe it's fun for you guys. I don't enjoy it. I'd prefer to keep my fingers. Thanks. Oh, the steel on foam sound is just horrid. Horrid! Alright. Come out! Ah! Lego! Okay. Yeah, I think that'll look pretty good for a bridge. I mean, it's not going to be perfectly straight, but you know, we're talking about old medieval country bridge here. It's not going to be perfectly straight. And hey, my fantasy world, I can make my bridges crooked if I want. All right. Just trim just a bit on the back. There we go. Okay. Side of a bridge. Huge mess. Wendy's not going to be terribly happy about that. Shh, don't tell her. Just don't tell her I did that. It's all good. Thank you. All right, so now we got to do that one more time. Of course it's too big to fit that way because I'm a dummy. And now I don't have a flat spot. All right. Well, we're going to have to do some trimming here because I'm kind of stoopy. Don't tell anybody about that either. We'll just keep that between us, chat. Okay? Get rid of the end of that. See, I planned it that way. It's all smooth, all nice and smooth. You couldn't even tell that was a thing there, right? No. Yeah? No. I gotta move this. You're in the way, Market. Go over there and dry. Thank you. All right. So now, oh, Sid. Oh no, only 2 players that showed. Well, have a great day, Sid. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. I will be here next week. And I should see you Tuesday. Yeah. I'm hoping to see some more of your stuff Tuesday since Wendy's playing, so I've got time to kill. And that's a good place to kill it. So, Prodigy, you ought to check out hold on. Nightheart Gaming on Tuesday nights. They do a lot of D&D, but on Tuesday nights, Sid is another crafter, and she does some pretty cool looking stuff too. So I don't know if time may not work out for you way over there in Aussie land, but helps on the bog. All right. Look at the very sad bog and talk about it. Yeah, I should be there. I hope I'll be there. I'm feeling kind of icky today, so hopefully I don't get sick, but we'll see. But even if I am sick, I can just lay in bed with a laptop and chat, right? That's always a thing. So yeah, I'll come check it out Tuesday and see what kind of misguided information I can give you. See you, Sid. Oh, I think Wendy's getting awake. She's up and about now. She had to take the dog out at like 2 o'clock this morning because the doggy was having a hissy. And I sleep like a rock when I'm asleep. So, plus, you know, honestly, she's the animal person and this is her job. Can't decide what to draw. Well, okay. What, in general, are you in the mood for? Fantasy, sci-fi, realism, what? Let's start there with the broad brush. I'll help you out. I'll help you out, Prodigy. Always here to help. You want to do some fantasy stuff, some fantasy character. Yay. All right, listen. You can draw. Here's what I want you to draw, because I want to see this. I want you to draw a fantasy character of me as a wizard. I love playing a spellcaster. Draw me as a wizard. How's that? Cool. Then you have to show me whenever you're done, because I want to see me as a wizard. I've always wondered what I'd look like as a wizard. Man, I am making such a mess. I'm going to have to take a break and do some cleaning after I get these cut out. All right. Oh no! I'm making a mess. God, that's all I seem to do is make a mess. What is up with me? Jeez. Hard to craft without mess. Yeah, I know. I'm just one of those neat freak people. You know, I probably shouldn't be doing this because of how much of a neat freak I am. And this is like the last thing. Being neat is the last thing you can do with crafting. So I kind of offend myself constantly, you know. Which probably isn't the best, but I don't know. Maybe it is, because maybe I just need to face my fears of mess and get over them. Right? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just stupid. Ah. All right. Almost done cutting this garbage. Get that out of there. How close are we with this? Getting there. All right. Almost. Probably should have done this on my hot wire cutter, but can't do that inside. And it's hot out in the garage because it's Florida. And holy crap, I'm not going out there. I know it's going to be clean after. Wait, listen. I said I'm a neat freak. I didn't say I wasn't lazy. So knowing it's going to be clean afterwards is a bit of a stretch. Wow. That's a mess. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to do some serious smoothing there. All right. You can go away, Mr. Pink Foam. Oh, my Lord. I'm going to have to vacuum this room. All right. Come to me, little bits of foam, and I shall make you happy by throwing you away. Wait, that makes me happy. Be right back. Gonna go get rid of this mess. Be back in a sec. Okay, I'm back. So I know, chat. You missed the dulcet tones of my voice and the ruggedly handsome good looks on the screen there, but you know what can I say? Sometimes I gotta step away. I'm sorry. Can't help it. Gotta do it. I know. How did you go on without me? It was. I don't understand how people can do it. Because I'm the greatest, right? Uh-oh. Here we go. Stay in there. Stay in there, Mr. Exacto. Oh, man, I'm going to have to go away again because I'm a dum-dum. Ew. Made a mess of that. It's all right. That'll be the inside. Oh, I'd be more of a robes type of wizard, of course. I am completely squishy when I do wizard. All right, do a little bit of cleanup here. Let's see, we've got the two sides of our bridge. Now, we're getting somewhere. That is a really thick bridge. That's okay. It's cool. It's all good. Don't worry about it. I'm telling you, it's all right. So now, let me put this on, cap this thing off before I cut my fingers off, because I have a tendency to do that because I'm a dum-dum. All right. So I really need to smooth this. I think. Oh yeah, that's. I can't leave that like that. That's too much of a mess. So I am going to. I'm gonna have to step away once again for 1 sec. I know it'll be a sad time without me, but I will be back. Gotta get some sandpaper. Everybody hold on. Don't worry, Chad. I'm coming back. It's a long trip, but I'm coming. It's okay, Chad. I'm almost there. I'm back, Chad. You'll push on in my name. Great. Did you guys carry on with all the carrying on? All right, so I've just got some 100 grit sandpaper here because there was a war between the races of men. I came back, the piece was signed. There you go. I love it. Alright, so we're just going to smooth this out a little bit. Get rid of all the pills. Also, I'm going to get the edges down a bit. Don't have to do much, because this stuff will, 100 grit sandpaper will take away some foam real fast. So we just want to round the edges a bit. Knock off the flakes and pills and stuff. And be careful not to create more. I'm sure this is a lovely sound. But hey. Alright. Let's get in here and do some work on these things. Wand staff, magic hands, kind of. Hey, I pull out all the stops when I whizzy. Really? You find that relaxing? For me, it's kind of like nails on chalkboard, but hey, to each their own, I suppose, right? I honestly don't like the sounds of the ocean either. My wife loves it, so whatever. Okay. This is getting better. It's getting better, chat. I told you I would make it right. Never fear. Terrainoob is here. With his sandpaper stuck. I think mostly for Wizzies, I like the classic wizard look with the big staff, you know, that I can light up on the end and stuff. You know, the whole Gandalf thing. I like that classic wizard look. Although the floopy hat, never been a fan of the big floopy hat. I like the dark cowl. Because I'm more of a, I mean, I'm not an evil wizard. I'm just a jerk wizard. I love playing characters that aggravate the rest of the people. Cool. See, you know me so well, Prodigy, without knowing me at all. It's amazing. We must be kindred spirits. See, that already looks better. Nice and smoothed off, and we'll stone that sucker up. So now we got to do the other one. Meant to be friends. That's right. That is right. From opposite ends of the world. Almost exactly. How'd that work out? It's a kismet thing, isn't it? Hey! Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Okay. Now we just got to do the arches. The golden arches. Oh, great. I'm making a medieval McDonald's. That's fun. Because God knows there aren't enough of those. Okay, now that I've got copious amounts of foam dust in my lungs, let me brush this off, and then we'll do a little bit of cleanup so that we can finish this. Get all the dust and garbage off of here. Yep. And then dump it in the dust so I can do it again. That was brilliant. Brilliant. Stupid thing. Get rid of all the little bits. All right. Next. Oh. So, next thing I gotta do is the painstaking process of drawing stones in there. No, actually, the next thing I gotta do is clean this mess up, because I don't want to get this garbage all in the paint stuff. That would suck. What have I done here? Oh, that's when my roof collapsed. You love drawing stones. Well, could you come over here and do it for me, please? Because not my favorite. Come on now. God, what a mess. You can't breathe very hard either, or hardly at all, because I'm going to put this up in a pile, and then if I breathe, it just makes a big mess again. So no breathing. You cannot put links in the chat, unfortunately. You can, however, put them on our Facebook page. And I can go look at them. Or you could message me on Facebook if you don't want to put it on the Facebook page. I'm not sure if Twitch messaging allows you to do that or not. I honestly don't use Twitch messaging very much. Anyway, if you put a link up somewhere, I'll be happy to go look at it. All right. So now, we're going to stone this bad boy up. Here we go. Oh, cool. Yeah, message me. All right, so we're going to make some fairly big stones here. And all I'm going to do is just draw them in. Oh. There's my Facebook message from you. Hold on. Hold on, chat. Where's my mouse? Come on, mouse. All right. Let's check this out, chat. Hold on, chat. Oh, my Facebook memory from yesterday. It was our wedding anniversary yesterday. And now my memory came up with our wedding picture on it. So long ago. Oh, cool. You have an ArtStation page. That's neat. Wow. Oh, it's a 3D model. Wow, you made that? That's very cool. Is that like this whole... There appears to be band-aids on it. Oh, and a little fish. That's neat. Oh, neat. I like it. What's this other link? Let me see what that is. Oh, the Viking shields and stuff. That's cool. And an axe. Did you do these in like like a 3D renderer or something? That's very cool. What's for school for what? Just like regular school art class, or was it like an art school, or what? What was the deal with that? Maya. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm familiar with Maya. I've used Blender quite a bit, but I haven't used Maya, but I'm familiar with it. All right, so we're drawing stones. Advanced. Oh, nice. I love artsy people. I love seeing artsy stuff. I'm not as artsy as I'd like to be. I can't draw worth a poop. And I'm not good in Blender. I've just done some things that I needed in Blender. I wouldn't call myself a 3D artist. Model making I do okay with, but this is about as far as my art skills go. That's cool. So what's your kind of specialty? Is it like that kind of stuff, or drawing, or you just do it all, or what's the deal? All right, so here we're going to kind of want a surround for these arches. 3D stuff. You don't have the means to do it anymore. Oh no. Like you don't have a computer that you can use for it? Oh, well, have you ever used Blender? Because Blender's free. That's how I got around it. Because I'm cheap. Use Blender and GIMP. No good with... I thought they were mostly the same. I mean, same concepts, really. They've done a lot of updates lately in Blender, apparently. I haven't messed with it for a little while, but... But hey, if drawing is your thing, that's really cheap. Well, for the most part. Unless you get into like the fancy pencils and stuff. User interface is different. Yeah, well, there is that. All right, get these arches going. Go away, extra foam. Sometimes foam can be such a pain to draw on because you have to be careful with the grain. If you go with the grain, it's really simple, but if you go against the grain, much like life, it's difficult. Wow, I'm just making kind of a mess here. But that's cool. It's all good. Come on, rock. All right. around for this arch. I'm trying to keep this where you can see it, chat, but sometimes my hands don't want to cooperate. All right. See, this is the part where I'm drawing against the grain, and it's not the easiest. There. It's a little easier when we go up that way. And there. So getting the arches on, and then I'm going to draw some lines here. Oh, no, I want to do an arch there first. Arch first. Thanks. Ard, how are you doing? Thank you for coming to chat with us. We've got Germany here, we've got Australia here, we've got the US here. Can we get all the countries? Yeah, so how are the Playmobil things going? You still doing lots of that? Prodigy Art does like Playmobil scenes and stuff. It's really cool. You know, Twitch has come a long way since just video games. Now artists can just kind of hang out and be art nerds together. I love it. I love it. Internet's the best. Awesome. Yay, we get to see me as a wizard. Micah the Milka. That I do not know. I mean, I know milk chocolate, but is like Milka a brand? Because that I've never seen. Oh, I think I just got your link, Prodigy. Hold on a second. Let me finish this bit and we'll take a look. Because if I don't finish this bit, I'll be very confused as to what I was doing. Get this arch surround going. Come on. Sorry this is so hard to see, chat. Maybe I'll have to set my camera up on the other side of my hand. Because, you know, being left-handed is a little goofy. Don't mind it. I'm sure I'm going to love it. I love art. All kinds of art. All right. So that's the surrounds finished. Chocolate brands. Purple? Oh, weird. Purple chocolate. That's bonkers. All right, hold on a sec, chat. I'm going to go look at this sketch. Oh my God. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Where's my, hold on. Oh my gosh. Prodigy, I love you. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Just a sec, chat. Probably ought to close my mouth, but I can't. I'm like jaw dropped. Oh, Wendy's gonna die when she sees this. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Wait. Wait, chat. Hold on, Art. I'm gonna put it up here. Hold on just a second. Give me just a second. I'll get it up here. I have to mess around in OBS for a minute because I'm not, this set isn't set up for that. But hold on. It's coming. It's coming. This is like the best thing ever. Look at that. That's freaking brilliant. That's me as a Wizzy. Ah! Prodigy, I want you to do art for our channel and our D&D stuff. I want you to do it. It's the best. I need it. That's like me as a wizard. You're awesome. A wizard with glasses. Yay. That's the best. Oh, Prodigy. Prodigy, I love you. That is so cool. I'm gonna put him down here for, he's gonna hang out with us while we he's just gonna hang out here right with us. Yeah, I can't draw either, Ard. I'm horrible. All right. Here we go. There. Look at that. It's like, oh my gosh, like looking in a mirror after I put my robe on with my staff and all, you know, that I put on every morning. No, but that is cool. Wendy's gonna go nuts. Oh, I can't even concentrate on this now. Prodigy, you gotta do some drawings for our D&D stuff, for our D&D series we're gonna be doing. You could draw like comics of our D&D series. That would be the best. You're so awesome. I love awesome art. Wendy's going to be down here in a minute. She's going to go bonkers. Photoshop or pencil? Hey, look, you're the artist. I'm just, man, whatever you like. Honestly, I was just, oh, I am so over the moon with that. Oh my gosh, I can't even do what I'm doing now. I'm like shaking. That's so awesome. That's the best. Oh my God, Prodigy. You're gonna have to come live with us now. Be my in-home artist. Yay! That's better than having a butler. one special design Playmobil figure if you buy 3 milk of chocolates, but there are 4 different figures. I wanted them all like twice. Oh. a lot of purple chocolate in the house. I can imagine. Not that that's a bad thing. I mean, honestly, that's not a terrible price to pay, right? I mean, if you're going to have to overstock on something in the house, might as well be chocolate, right? Cool. So they have like special Playmobil figure giveaways for... Of course, you said that's kind of a bigger thing in Europe than it is over here in the States. Oh, well, that's still okay. I mean, I guess. But purple chocolate would be awesome. Oh, chat. I'm having such a hard time keeping you guys involved in what I'm doing here because it's so hard to see. They're from the movie Heidi. Oh. Or Sound of Music. Like, because Sound of Music is my wife's favorite, well, one of her favorite movies of all time. So if we call it from Sound of Music, she'll be much more interested, I promise. All right, we're getting some stone here. It's getting there. Dig out some bits. Make a big old mess. See, so this pilling on the foam isn't so bad when you're trying to do stone because you want it all kind of a mess anyway. I mean, unless you're trying to do really smooth stone, but I am not. Well, I don't use a knife because I actually want the lines kind of wide. And if I was trying to do smooth stuff, I would cut it first with a knife and then widen it with the pencil. But I actually want the pilling because that makes the shapes irregular and makes them look a little more like stone, I think. So that's the reason I'm doing this without a knife. So in this case, yes, knife is too sharp for what I want. Plus, I'm kind of a dum-dum, and I'd probably cut my finger off, but, you know. So, there's that. Oh, okay. Getting there. Getting there. So, we just offset these things, kind of like bricks would be, but a lot rougher. Because you see how I'm kind of pulling out the bits that pill off here and get, because it makes it really rough. But that's cool because that's what I want. See, I just got a big gouge out of there. So I like that. The capstones we're going to make a little less messy. Well, hopefully. I mean, not completely flat, but a little less messy. liking this. This is actually going to look pretty decent, I think. Let's just do this all the way down here. There. So we've got the capstones kind of going, and we're going to do, I probably should have done like that, but that's all right. Still, my fantasy. We're going to crack them up and all that stuff anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, do this side. Boy, that was a mess. Oh my goodness. I'm a little wide with that mark. But it's all good. It's all good. That'll just be a cracked stone. See? That's just how they fit together. So yeah, if I was trying to do bricks or something here, because you want them more smooth, I'd use an X-Acto knife to score this first and then widen it with a pencil, because that tends to work a little better when you're trying to do smooth stuff. Otherwise you get this problem, which not a problem here, but would be if you're trying to do bricks or something like that. All right, so whoa. Come on, pencil. Looks older at the end. Yeah, it looks a little messed up. Plus, these are supposed to be kind of irregular. I mean, this is just, you know, little medieval village stone. They didn't have the big fancy stonemasons. They just piled some stones up and made a bridge because they needed one. So, you know, they just did the best they could with the river rocks they had. And it's, you know, so it's kind of a mess. But that's cool. It's okay to be messy. If you're medieval. If you're not medieval, I mean, you better do better than this, but hey. Oh, good night, friend, roommate. Wow, this is making some interesting patterns here. Oh my gosh, I hope Wendy hurries up and gets down here. I want to show her this drawing. It's so cool. I'm gonna have to go get my... Oh, that's cool. Cool, Prodigy. I'm kind of just blathering on aimlessly just to fill the dead air here, so you know, you do you, girl. Trying to think of something to talk about, honestly. I'm not very good at this whole talking thing. It's not my natural state of being. I'm not a talker by nature. So what's going on in Playmobil world there, Ard? Ardranok Balon. Man, I'm never going to get that right. Is that like, does that mean something in German? Is that like your name, or is it, because it's not a name I've come across before, so that's default race. Half elves, love a good half elf. Yeah, my wife played a tiefling. Wendy played a tiefling in the last campaign that we did. They're kind of fun. I don't know. I'm kind of old school, so I'm used to the, you know, the half elf human thing. Oh, fantasy name generator. Cool. That's kind of neat. I never thought about doing that. Of course, that's what my girls did to set up their... Yeah, elf orc. That would be weird. Yeah, my wife played a tiefling paladin, or a tiefling cleric, so she was very conflicted, her character. Bad with nicknames for online platforms. Well, kind of me too. All right, so does that look kind of stony for a stony bridge? With the little arches and stuff for the side. I mean, I got more work to do on the stone to make it more stony, but that'll do for now. So, got to do this other one. Actually, I think before I get too far into this other one, I'm going to draw these arches, but then I'm going to do some more work on this other thing so you guys can see how I finish off the stone, because that's kind of my favorite part. How do I make the water? Well, what I'm going to do, I'm not actually going to attach water to this bridge. I'm just going to make the bridge standalone so that it can be modular. But I am going to make some water paths, and what I'm going to do... Oh, I didn't bring that. So I'm going to make them like the roads with the foam, probably. And then I've got just some clear acrylic pouring stuff. I mean, they make it for model railroads and things, but it's like water. Yeah, like last time, kind of like that, but do it instead of, you know, the brown roads, we just decorate it differently to make it like water. So we've got modular water pieces as well, right? And then uh-oh, I've got the grain going the other way on this piece. That's going to be a thing. All right, so I have to be a little... Oh, yuck. What did I do? Come on, foam. So, Ard, were you ever able to try out the roads like that? Did that work out for you? Or have you not gotten to it yet? Because I think you said you wanted to try that out. Not so far. Okay. That's cool. Because I'd be interested to see some more pictures from you about how that came out. I'm always, because you know I do things, but then I love to see when other people see what I do and do something like it but different, and how it comes out and how they did it, because then I learn stuff. All right, I gotta go grab my random rocks. I will be back in 2 secs, chat. I'm going on the long trip again, chat. My rocks aren't out there, chat. I have to go upstairs. Hold on, Chad. I'm still looking. I'll find them. Don't worry. I found them, Chad. I'm coming. I'm coming, Chad. Okay, I'm back. Last diorama still... Okay, I'm going to catch up on chat. Bear with me. I get the Heidi figures in a new ropeway. Ropeway? Oh, a mountain diorama. That'd be cool. New project, not Playmobil related. I'm thinking about. Ooh. So, is it like a miniature project, or you don't want to reveal too much yet? Seek and you shall find. That's right. I looked in all the places. You know, I've never understood when people say, well, it's the last place I looked. Of course it was the last place you looked. Because when you found it, you stopped looking. It's always going to be the last place you looked. I mean, unless you're really weird and just keep looking for the sake of looking once you found something, but that just doesn't make any sense to me. I think this is the one I want to use. All right, so here's a cool trick with the foam, chat. You take a rock. I just got this rock. It's kind of, you need one that's got some sharp bits and stuff to it, and it's kind of random. Okay, and then you just smash it in there, and don't break your stuff. And you turn it around some, and you just smash it in there. This is not my favorite rock for this. See if I can find my favorite rock for that. I don't know where it is. This may not be the right bunch of rocks. Yeah, I love doing this because it's... You just have to get a really kind of spiky rock. You going to get a cuppa? I learned something. Yeah, a little bit sharp. I mean, they're not... they're not, you know, like something like this. Like, this wouldn't work because it's pretty smooth. If this was a much softer material, something like this might work, but you need something sharper and with many more bumps and stuff because we're miniature. There, that's working better. So I just kind of roll it around like this. Let me get this section done and then I'll show you. I'll show you what. Now, you may want gloves for this because this does tend to kind of hurt after a while. But, you know, I'm a masochist, so I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that. But it kind of gives you a bunch of random dents and stuff, and so it looks a lot rougher. See if we can... Anyway, that's what I like to do with the rocks when I'm doing rock scenes like this, because it's just an easy way to kind of make them look a little more natural. So what do you think, chat? Does that work? So then I just kind of do this all over the piece, and when the rock, I need more coffee. When the rock cooperates with me, and I can speak the English, kind of, almost, sort of. I broke my bridge. It's okay, chat. All that work down the drain. No, not really. That's what glue is for. It's okay. Never fear. So we're going to do that on the tops here too. Maybe a little easier to see this. Oh boy, I really... That might be kind of cool though to have the... I meant to do that. Yeah, I meant that. That's what I planned. All right. Here we go. So there, so that roughs it up pretty good. Yeah, I know I broke it. But you know what? Maybe I'll make it kind of a... I'm never careful, Ard. I'm just not. I'm just always in a rush. But you know what? Now we make it a broken ruins for the bridge, maybe. It's all split there and they got to come and repair it because, you know, we need some story here. So it's all broken up and stuff, and yeah. All right, so we're gonna rough up this side a bit. So this will be fun. How exciting is this, watching me push a rock into some foam? Woo woo! You know what? You know what? Ard, you just gave me an idea. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, I don't know where I put it. come on. I know you're in here somewhere. How's that? There's a grumpy old troll that lives under the bridge. Rawr. Now I have some inspiration for my bridge. Awesome. I'm glad Chad is here. Makes this so much more fun. This is so much more fun. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Rawr, 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 rawr. Focus! Focus on me! You stay over there, Mr. Troll. You're just my muse for today. You don't get to play. All right. Denting up this foam. Denting up my hand. It's all good. So Art, I forgot what our time difference is. What's it like? Middle of the afternoon over there now? 2, 3 o'clock, something like that? Because I think most of... How many time zones does Germany have? Do they have 2? Okay, 5:30, a little later than I thought. So you're a little further east than I had anticipated, because we're... How long do I need to make dinner? Yeah, I understand that. I'm gonna have to lunch here before too long. My gosh. So you're 6 hours ahead of us. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do a little quick repair here, because I done broke both sides of it. Man, Prodigy, I wish I knew you did that before, because we just hired a girl to do our what am I saying? My gosh, I need coffee. We just hired a girl to do the pictures for our D&D characters. But I wish I could have gotten you to do it, because those are awesome. I mean, she's really good too. I'm not sad that we hired her, but I want to get you to do some stuff too, because that's awesome. Maybe we can get you some work featuring your art on our channel and stuff. So now I get to draw these again. Yay. Alright. So what else is going on in the world, chat? It's Saturday now. We are going Tuesday to see Endgame, and so we are desperately trying to stay away from spoilers, because there are so many spoilers out on the internet right now. It's ridiculous. But we're so excited for that movie. And we went and saw Shazam. And I'll tell you, that turned... My wife is nuts over that movie. It was much better than I expected it to be. I thought it was really good. My wife put it in her top 3 movies of all time. Now, I'm sorry, but not quite top 3, but it was really good. she will disagree with me. But no, it wasn't that good, but it was really good. I know, my wife gets so aggravated with that. She's like, well, I can't even watch the trailers anymore because they tell me everything. All the good parts of the movie are in the trailers. It's kind of true. That kind of sucks. She's like, I just want to go be surprised by the movie. I don't want to know all the stuff. But I can't because Hollywood. Okay. Yes, we just did Easter. Was that last week? Yeah, we did Easter last week. You missed our big Easter stream where we taste tested every flavor of Peep that they currently make. It was gross. I mean, Peeps are gross anyway, but oh my gosh. My wife got hold of every flavor that we had and made us all taste test them. Ew. I mean, the VOD's up there, but yeah, we did that we did that last Saturday, and then Sunday was Easter. So Peeps, the little marshmallow birds that they put out for Easter. You know, those little yellow marshmallow bird things. I mean, I'm assuming you have those, or you've at least seen them in Germany. I don't think they're an American thing. You never heard of Peeps? Oh, let me see if I can find a picture. Hold on a second. Oh, I have a picture. Hold on, I'm going to replace this picture for just a quick second, so I can show you a Peep. Yeah, well, what they are is they're marshmallows. What happened to my image? It's marshmallow, and it's covered with sugar. So it's like sugar. I can't stand the things. But then they started putting out flavors of them, which just made it worse. No. They put out like pancakes and syrup and blue raspberry and I mean, they made some chocolate covered ones, and that was actually fine because they took the sugar off and just covered marshmallows with chocolate. That's good. I mean, they should just stick with that, you know? But oh man, they made the most disgusting things. I mean, it was gross. Hey, Prodigy. Yeah, marshmallows. Oh, so are s'mores a thing over in Germany? Have you ever had a s'more? Because if not, oh, let me tell you something. You're missing out. I think Prodigy and I had a discussion about s'mores a few months ago because she had never heard of it, or it wasn't a thing in Australia. And I think I made her jealous of camping over here. So, but yeah, I don't know if that's a thing over in Germany. Yeah, we will. I mean, if you go camping, in America, I mean, s'mores is like, it's a must-have. You can't go camping without s'mores. That's just crazy. That's like, you know, going to the movies without your glasses or something. Yeah, let's all come over. We'll have a maker's camp out. We'll show you how to do camping American style, which is probably overindulgent and silly, but it's fun. I actually love camping. I used to go all the time. I was in Boy Scouts when I was growing up. I used to go all the time. Make some damper. Well, that's new to me. Now you got to explain another thing to me. It's not poisonous like all your animals, is it? You remember I told you you're not allowed to have any more animals because you turn them into big poisonous monsters. Something in Australia that isn't poisonous? That's new. Stick bread. I don't know what that is, but it sounds good. I love bread. Just a lump of bread. Yeah, soldiers weren't about the looks. They were just, let's get some food in us before we get shot. I don't think I know stick bread. I mean, I know, like you talking about like at Italian restaurants where they have the little sticks of just a little bread stick? Is that what you mean? We just call them bread sticks over here, so maybe that's the same thing. I mean, same words. Oh, Mama Noob's awake? Did she reply on the Facebook? She must have seen the picture. I told her about it when I went upstairs. Put the dough around a stick. Oh, I've never seen that before. Now I want to try that. That sounds cool. God, I love having chat from all over the world. It's so fun. See, well, yeah, that's kind of how we do marshmallows. We have to turn the stick the whole time, or usually, though, most Americans just like to set them on fire. If we put something on a stick over a campfire, we usually set it ablaze. That's just what we do. Because it's fun. I mean, how could you not like lighting a marshmallow on fire? It's the coolest thing ever, right? Stock brought. Ooh. I thought, isn't I'm thinking BRAT. BRAT is brat is like German for sausage, isn't it? Or it's a German type of sausage. But that's BRAT, right? I don't really know German all that well. I don't really know German much at all, honestly. Even though I probably should, because English is a Germanic language, but brat is bread. So BROT is bread. So is BRAT, is that just mean sausage, or is that like the name of a certain type of sausage? like bratwurst. Because I love that stuff on a grill. Oh, and a campfire. Oh, Korean and German. That's kind of a mix. What? Why'd you pick those? Oh, so are you guys enjoying watching me dig at some foam? Isn't this the most riveting television ever? Good thing chat's here, or this would be just so boring. Oh, it's like roasting. So it doesn't even mean sausage? Well, what's the German word for sausage then? I'm very confused. Which is not hard to do, but still, I'm confused. Because I know, I mean, you know, Germany is like famous for its beer and its sausages. At least parts of Germany are. And that translates well to America because beer and sausage, I mean. Oh. Wurst is the sausage word. Okay. That makes sense. So bratwurst is like a roasted sausage. Or am I wrong? I'm trying to understand. I like to learn. I'm glad you're here, Ard, to teach me things that I don't know. Makes sense. Bratwurst is grilled sausage because that's how we do it in the U.S. too. If we get a bratwurst, it goes on the grill. By golly. I didn't know that the name of the sausage were the instructions, though. So now I know. It's just been a language I've always... I think Korean was the first language for the non-English alphabet that I actually learned really fast. Oh, cool. Well, if I ever go to Korea, I will make sure to bring you with me because I like hearing other languages and I love learning about them, and I love hearing different accents and stuff. But I'm horrible at languages. I can't learn languages. It's just not. That's not a gift I have. I mean, that's okay though. Yeah, I mean, learning to read a whole other alphabet. German has a couple of letters that aren't in the English alphabet, I suppose, but for the most part, it's pretty much the same. Because didn't German have like a looks kind of like a capital B, but it's not a B? I don't even know what it sounds like, but yeah, those things. I mean, they get the umlauts, of course, but that B thing it's not even it's not a B, right? It's something completely different. Yeah, that. Oh, it's like a double S. I mean, that character almost looks Cyrillic. I'm just kind of wondering why. Well, hey, you know, give it your best shot, I say. Always give it your best shot. Sharp S. Is there like a lowercase version of that? I've never seen it other than written like that. So, I mean, is there like an uppercase and lowercase of that letter? Is it actually a letter, or is it more like an instruction, like a phonetic instruction? This is so fun. I love learning stuff like this. Get to do some art, get to learn things about the world. I mean, what's better than that? So no upper. So I guess then in German there aren't any proper nouns that start with that letter. Is that just never a starting letter? I know, you came on once and we had this whole learning thing about animals and Wendy's actually thinking about doing a stream. Never ever in the beginning of a word. Okay, so that's why there is no uppercase one of those, because there's never a need for it. I wonder why that didn't translate to English, because English is a Germanic language, so it's... Yeah, capitals, bigs. Because they're just huge, right? Wait, no, what? I love learning stuff. It's so fun. So sharp S. I guess it's just the difference in because I know German has a lot of sounds that English just doesn't have anymore. A lot of back of the throat sounds that English speakers usually just can't do because we don't know, we just weren't, our vocal cords weren't trained that way, so it's harder for us to do those back of the throat type sounds. So is that one of those kind of sounds? Is it like one of those, I don't want to say guttural, that has, oh my goodness. I'm not even gonna try. Not even gonna try. That would break me. Can mix the gnomes here. Gnomes. Okay, what do you mean by gnomes? That's like phenome? Like sounds? Is that what that means? Okay, I'll give it a shot. Don't be offended, because German with a southern accent never comes out very good. And what'll happen is I'll oh, nouns. Yeah, okay. So like proper names, and like all nouns are capitalized. Fußbodenschleifmaschine Verleih. Yep, there you go. That's American Southern on a long German word. Pretty horrific, wasn't it? Did I at least get the first part right? I mean, the Fuß, I'm not even sure I'm pronouncing that correctly. I don't know how the vowels sound in German, really. I mean, I guess kind of I do, but... Shoe repair. Fußbodenschleifmaschine Verleih. Oh my goodness. I think my tongue just melted. Why? Why, German? Why? Really? And you guys, so you just put all those things together, make them one word. So you just take all your different words and make them one word. I'm sorry. It's very foreign to me. I mean, I'd say weird, but I'm sure it's not weird for you. That's what you grew up with. That's normal for you. That's just not something that is a concept I'm having an easy time wrapping my head around. Very cool, though. I'd love to be able to do that. Problem is with English, that'd be hard to do because German is a much more pure language than English is. English is more of a conglomeration of different languages. It's especially American English, but English in general, its history is one of borrowing from other languages, and its start Doppel the sign from Doppel. I like that you said Doppel instead of double. I'm sure that I don't know a foreign language. I mean, I can speak a little bit of Spanish. Like I can order a beer and ask where the bathroom is, but I don't ever have to think in another language. So I'm sure that's kind of weird, and it must be hard to get your brain to think in another language and not have some of your own language spill through. But I know what Doppel means because I'm very familiar with doppelganger. So that's a word that's easy to figure out. Yeah, I can imagine it's could be hard. I mean, hey, you're doing way better with English than I would ever do with German, so don't apologize. I mean, if we were trying to speak German, we wouldn't be able to carry on a conversation with me. So, thank you for speaking English. But I know that, the English language is rooted in German. It's a Germanic language. Or I guess I should say English and German are rooted in the same background. But you're doing great. I mean, I'm not having any problems understanding you. It's just kind of it's amusing to see someone whose second language is English. It's amusing for English speakers, well, for me anyway, to see the occasional natural word come through from your first language. It's just kind of, and I'm sure it's not something you even notice because your brain has to think both ways. And since mine can't, it's just a funny thing to see. Yeah. Well, hey, you're doing great. I mean, honestly, it amazes me how most other countries, most people will speak English almost as a first language because they're taught English in school. I don't know why English is so required, but I don't know. I don't understand the history of that thought process. I'm glad it is, though. I'm glad some language is, because it makes it easier to communicate things like this and learn about each other, which I really enjoy. People talking your language and what their typical mistakes are, so you learn how their language does work. Absolutely. And I've heard that English is a really hard language to learn because it's not really, because it borrows from so many other languages and so many other language rules. Like, I mean, every language has some weird rules, some exceptions to rules, but I think English is way worse. Like, you know, like our whole I before E, how do you pronounce that stuff? I mean, there's a rhyme in English, but it's there's a comedian that actually made something funny out of it, because the whole I before E thing, French is much harder, really. So you've heard the whole I before E rhyme, right, for English? So it's I before E, except after C, or when sounding like A is in neighbor and way, or halfway through April and all throughout May, and you'll always be wrong no matter what you say. Because every time you think you've got that rule down, there's something that breaks the rule. The next word you run into with an I and an E breaks that rule. I don't know, maybe it's just American. Well, yeah, they teach it to school kids to kind of help them. The I before E, except after C, or when sounding like A is in neighbor and way. Usually in school they stop there, but oh, I can't even say his name, much less read a poem by him. Good grief. All right, so, oh, well, now that's double broken. It's fine. It's fine. Well, I'm not good at poems anyway, even English poems, so I'm not learned good. I don't does the English good. Yeah, and that's all the faith he had no effect on the outcome of his life. Did you know the weirdest sentence I've ever heard? If you take the word buffalo and just write it 7 times, that's actually a grammatically correct English sentence with the different meanings of the word buffalo. So you can have the word buffalo 7 times, proper sentence. I know, right? English can be really weird. I think it's 7 buffaloes. I think that's it. Some number, but I'm pretty sure it's 7. All right, so now we've got these. Yeah, GH is the F sound, O is the I sound, and TI is the sh sound. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Ard. It was a really fun conversation. I hope you can come back again. I really enjoy talking to you. So please come back and visit. You too, Ard. Hope you have a great weekend. All right, so we got this far. Now, what I want to do is make the actual road. So we've got to find, let's not use that one because it's bluing. So I've got to find, let's see which is the inside. This. Yeah, I understand that. Just come by when you can. We're always happy to see you, Ard. So let's see. Where is... I needs me a maca. Do I have one here? Do I have a marker here? Of course not. All right, so we are going to go... Wizard noob. What color robe? Let's see. What color robes do I want? I think I'm usually pretty neutral wizard, so maybe like a maybe a good gray with maybe a purple tinge to it, because I love purple. All right, so how wide do I want this thing? I'm so excited for that. Honestly, Prodigy, we're going to have to get you to do some more artwork for the site. I mean, you just have to. Now that you've shown me that, you're on the hook, girl. You gots to do it. All right, let's... How wide do I want this thing? About that wide. Liked it. I loved it. That was just incredible. All right. Let's see here. We're going to cut out the base for our road. Strengthen the piece that broke off by pushing a toothpick through the two pieces. Hey, Svicky boy. Yes, you are right. Normally I would, and I may end up doing that depending on how it's this one, depending on how the glue holds. But I'm going to be putting some stuff in between these and attaching them together, so it may or may not be that big a deal. Also, the piece that broke, I'm thinking I may end up wanting to leave it broke anyway and kind of make it ruins. So I'm not quite sure if I want to do that or yet. But yes, that's a good suggestion. I hadn't thought of that. So if I do want to make that permanent, I will do that. All right, so we're going to make this a 3-inch bridge, a 3-inch road. So how are you doing, Man, all these names today are just giving me fits. My tongue is not working. Svicky boy, how are you today? And also, always up for a tip. Love to learn. And lots of people have lots of good ideas. And the best way to learn is to listen. Scissors. Okay, I'll go with boy. Which won't be a problem because besides me, it's all girls in this house, so if I yell out boy, nobody will think I'm talking to them except you. Motivation to make dinner. Okay, so if it's dinner time, that must mean that you're somewhere in Europe as well, right? Because somebody in Germany just had to go make dinner, and it's lunchtime here, so that can only mean that you're somewhere in Europe, I'm thinking. And you don't need to eat. You just want to stay here and talk to us, right? Austria, that's cool. I haven't had anybody from Austria on here before. So now we've got Austria and Australia. I'm going to get so confused. All right, so how am I going to get this to stay in here like this? What I need to do is cut a little divot in here. So what kind of things do you make for dinner in Austria? We have big conversations here about the foods in different countries and the different foods, and we've learned a lot about our respective foods and gotten to try some new things. So what kind of things do you make for dinner in Austria? What's the big thing there? How am I going to do this? I think about the laws and stuff. Yeah. Prodigy, I wouldn't hold it against you if you didn't, because when you go to figure out how to do shipping over here to the US, your head's going to explode. Also, when you see the cost of it. Ooh. Vienna, Austria. I've always wanted to go to Austria because I love castles, and Austria has the most gorgeous castles. That is a place I really want to go. So let's see if I make this. So I want to make it about that high. I hope I don't just ruin my all this work here, but hey, you know, if you don't try, you never learn. I have to order something. Well, you would fit in well at this house, let me tell you. We are all about ordering the food because lazy. I mean, we do cook quite a bit, but because ordering the food gets expensive, especially when you have to do it for 5 people. Yeah, right? So would I. But I got no money. Am I about to screw this all up, chat? Probably, right? 2 a.m. but McDonald's is open? McDonald's is always open. When I was in college, do you guys have Taco Bells there? I mean, probably. But when I was in college, the big thing in the middle of the night after a good party was to go run by Taco Bell, make a run to the border, and get lots of stuffed tacos. You could buy them by like the case. And so you'd get those when you had the munchies after a party, after some good beers. And then you would save them in your little tiny dorm refrigerator and have tacos the next day too. And let me tell you, cold soft tacos are the best. And fortunately for my dorm room at college, there was a Taco Bell like a 5-minute walk away. So I did a lot of Taco Belling in college. All right, chat. So I've got to cut a little channel here on both sides where I can fit this in and glue it. So I'm making a little channel because this is going to be, well, it depends on university. Like where I went to Virginia Tech. And there, when I went, and you got to remember this was like 155 years ago. But there, it was required that freshmen live on campus. So first year, I don't know if you guys call them freshmen or what, but first year students were required to live on campus. Then after that, you could live on, yeah, freshman is a first year. So, because here, typically, university, so we have college, which is like a 2-year program. Then universities are typically a 4-year program. And this is the same thing for high school. 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade is high school here. And so you got 4 years of high school, 4 years of college, and we call them freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. That's just the names they gave them. I didn't make that up. I don't know. But, you know, it's a thing. So we have, all right, so we have a lot of, we have kindergarten, which is like, you know, your first thing. And that's kind of an import from Germany. Then we have elementary school, which is usually 1st grade through 5th grade. Then we have what's called middle school, which is usually 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and then high school. So that's kind of how most places work here. And apparently that is like atypical for most of the rest of the world, because my understanding is there's like primary school, secondary school, and then university or something like that. But we actually have a middle school. It's prep to grade 6. Okay, so we typically go from kindergarten to 1st grade. There is nothing between that here. Okay, so yeah, we kind of 6, 7, and 8 are usually our middle school, and then the high school is 4 years. Right, yeah, then university after that. Although we don't typically call it university, we just call it college here. But my understanding is most of the world, when you say college, that's like their 2-year programs, and university is like the 4-year things, I think. Typically the 2-year things here, the 2-year colleges are usually called like community colleges because they're smaller, and university is usually like a collection of colleges. So like Virginia Tech, the full name is Virginia Polytechnic Institute and State University. It's an actual university, and so it has several colleges for different fields. Like it has a college of engineering and a college of business and a college of forestry and wildlife and different colleges. And so you go to there for your specializations, but the university is a collection of all those. And I'm unaware of any university programs that aren't 4-year. Usually if you're doing a 2-year program, you go to just a college that is for that specialization. I mean, I'm sure there's exceptions to that rule, but that's kind of the norm. And then a lot of times what will happen is people will go to the community college for the 2-year degree, which is typically called an associate's degree, and then transfer those credits to a 4-year degree, so they only have to do the last 4 years at the last 2 years at university, because colleges are typically a lot less expensive than university. University is really expensive in the U.S. like a 4-year degree averages something in the neighborhood of like $150,000 just for tuition for 4 years. Something like that. And it's only getting more and more expensive. And of course, it depends on the college. I mean, certain colleges are more, like Yale and Harvard, are going to be more expensive than Virginia Tech, but because they're Yale and Harvard. Just like Oxford would be more expensive than whatever other universities are in England. I don't really know any, but all right. So now we've got a channel cut out of here. Now I've got something I can glue this to. But we have to get a matching channel on the other side. So you pay to apply. Yeah, to a point. Yeah, it depends on the university, but yeah, typically they will charge you enrollment fees. And then you have to pay for tuition, and then you have to pay for books, and then you have to pay for the dorm, and then so it's, yeah, it gets a little nutty. So that'll work okay, I think. A good bridge. So I've just got to make a matching channel on the other side. Have to pay to send applications? To some universities. It just depends on the one, on what you're applying to. Like most colleges won't do that because they wouldn't be able to attract enough people. I think if you're going to bigger universities, applying to bigger universities like Harvard and Yale and stuff like that, they end up charging you because they don't want 8 million people applying who would never be able to afford to get in. On campus is mainly for international students. Yeah, I mean, that's just, I think it's kind of become, the staying on campus has kind of become part of the American university experience. I mean, it's just part of the thing, right? So, I mean, that's just how it is. All right, so I want to get a guide from here over to here so I can match these. So the easiest way I know to do that is prom at high schools. It's part of the experience. Which I actually got to go to 2 proms for my high school. I went junior year and senior year. Usually just the seniors go. Sounds like a weird thing. It is kind of a weird thing, actually. And I don't know that it's as much of a big deal now as it was back in like the 80s and 90s. But when I went... It is. Oh, it is? Well, we don't keep up with it much because we homeschool our kids. So
don't even homeschoolers have proms. Oh. We have prom.
We do?
Yes.
Oh, well, I guess our kids aren't quite old enough for that yet.
They can actually go while they're in... We actually have it as a... I think you can go in high school. I think they've opened it to all high schoolers, but I could be wrong because our girls have had opportunities to go and we just don't think they need to go before next year. I haven't told you about it because I don't think they need to go before next year. You have no idea what I said.
Yeah, I do.
I'm looking right at you.
You haven't told me about it because they don't have to go until next year. Yeah.
No. No, that's not what I said.
Well, that's the gist of what you said.
No, it isn't the gist of what I said.
Oh, what's the gist of what you said?
Are you going to listen this time, mister?
Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with chat, too.
Yell at him for not listening to his wife when she was specifically talking to him. Maybe they can tell you what I said.
By the way, Mama Noob is here.
I bet you money they can tell you what I said and that you're wrong.
Prodigy says, hi, Mama Noob.
Tell him he's wrong.
Prodigy's yelling at me.
Good.
So, yeah, boy, that's exactly what I was thinking, was just paint this and then press them together, and I'll get the paint line on the other side. I need a little bit of water here. It's a little too thick.
You're a little too thick.
Oh, they probably shouldn't go until next year. See, Prodigy was listening to you.
Ha 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 ha. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Prodigy, you're not helping me out here. You're not helping me out here, girl.
I know my husband when he's not paying attention.
she could see the blank stare in my eyes.
Like, you didn't even know I was done talking. Like, you looked up and you kind of looked like,
Her?
wait, what did she say? So then you had to backtrack in your mind. And then I called you on it and you panicked. Well, I can tell her what I heard. I can tell her what I heard.
I get in so much trouble. It's fun.
No, you really don't. But you get in trouble when you lie and say you did hear me. Anybody that I know that lies to me gets in much more trouble if you just say what happened.
But I heard every word you said, honey.
No, you didn't. She clearly proved to you that you missed at least one vital word. And honestly, you probably missed more.
Well, you know. Also, Prodigy said hi.
Hello. I'm the one that did the total freak out over your drawing on.
Wasn't that
On
amazing?
Messenger. Holy moly. Then I sent it to the girls, to which they replied, holy crap. And I said, you just said crap. I'm like, try holy moly next time or something. And they were like, what did she say? I forgot what the reply was.
All right, so, oh man, I keep forgetting this is broken. Dum-dum. All right, let's see how well this works. I just need a little imprint of it. Worked good enough. I can work with that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm making a mess over here. Oh, I'm getting hungry.
I know, I was thinking of going get another, bring something back.
Oh, yay. So Mama Noob has to go get the girls from the sleepover. And might bring us back some food. So guess what, boy? I get to be lazy too. I can order in from the wife. Prodigy said drive safe.
Thank you.
All right. Prodigy wants a burger.
Oh, jeez, I didn't think about that.
Oh, you want to go Five Guys?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Think about that. Now you got me thinking about that.
I may have talked her into Five Guys, y'all. If you haven't had Five Guys.
What if they have one with cream on?
Thank you. Oh, okay. So this will work. I'm sure this will work. Oh, Five Guys burgers are the best. If she goes to Five Guys and she gets back in time.
I'm not going to.
Oh, she's not going to get back in
That's
time.
like going to be over an hour.
Oh, yeah.
You won't stream that long.
I can't stream that long. My back gives out before that. My
Already
old broken
streamed
back.
for 2 hours plus.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
In fact, I think it's 2.5 at this point.
Just having a good time chatting, and I've got bunches of stuff to work on. So, might as well stick around and stream, right?
And you're not
Right,
sure
Chet?
that I tell you is hurting your back.
I know, we always talk about food when you're on, don't we?
Who?
Prodigy. She's like, I'm so hungry, and we're always talking about food.
Because for us, you're at 10, so by the time you're getting to the end, it's coming time for food.
Yep.
I think that one time I was making pretzels.
Oh, yeah. Prodigy, those pretzels she made were the bomb. She didn't know how they were going to turn out, but it was like masterful. I'm sorry you missed it, Prodigy. One thing Americans know, it's food, by golly. We do lots of it. We do lots of different kinds of it. And my family has so many different backgrounds that we've got lots of different styles of food that we go through. Like my dad was in the Navy, so lots of seafood. My mom is a true Southerner from Alabama, so lots of Southern food. My brother-in-law is Hispanic, so
You don't.
So we've had some Cuban style turkeys and stuff.
I was gonna say you don't even like that stuff though. And
Some
you
of
don't
it.
like seafood.
No, I hate seafood.
You're naming all the things you hate.
I hate fish. I like shellfish, but not fish.
You hate the work of shellfish.
Oh, she's sending a screenshot. Let me finish this channel and I'm gonna go take a look. We may have a new image coming up here, chat. May have a new image going on the board. Just want to get this finished. This is actually kind of cool looking as a... I may have to do one of those just as some ruins.
Oh,
Kinda
neat.
like that.
Did it? I think she's doing some of this in the computer.
Yeah, she said she was doing it in Photoshop.
No, I don't know anything about that.
You don't know nothing about doing that Photoshop? Bye, boy. Thanks for hopping in and chatting, and thanks for the suggestions. Hope you can come back. Also, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. That didn't work. All right, here we go. So now, let's see what we got here. Gonna move this over for a minute. We're gonna go take a look at this new. Hold on, chat. Just hold on, chat. You get to see stage 2. Where did I put the other one? Oh, this is a pink. Hold on, chat. That is the best. I love that so much. I mean, I love the pencil drawing too, but where'd it go? Where'd I save it? I know I saved it. Where'd I save? Did I not put up? Oh, dumb. What happened? I didn't put an extension on it. So it doesn't know what it is. There we go. All right, chat. What do you think of that? Look at that. That is the best. Well, your art is special, Prodigy. That's a lot of talent. That's something I could never do, so you should feel special about your art.
So I'm just saying, I'm gonna leave my house like
All right, so now getting this, I think I'm gonna have to do this toothpick thing.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, bye.
But I'm gonna have to get some toothpicks. Be right back, chat. I'm going on the long journey again. I know. I'm so trapped in there. I'm coming, chat.
Yeah, I told you last night something. So I knew she had to go. But we need to keep an eye and make sure not. I don't know how we missed something.
Oh, here. All right, chat. Here we go. I have toothpicks. The day is saved. All right, boy. I'm going to use your suggestion because I'm going to have to. All right, get in there. I know you guys missed me. I know you did. Did we have another war and a peace treaty while I was gone? Hey. All right, so here we go. Minor battle. Okay. Well, I know how they can get rowdy, but come on, toothpick. There. There's one side. Probably should have pushed this in before I glued the other thing on. That was kind of dumb. Where's this gonna go? Right there. Okay. What color are my eyes? I don't know. Hazel, I think. Whatever I can do to help the art. Always here to help. If I have to make funny faces at you, then that's what I'll do. All right.
Hey, do you want cheese on your burger?
No.
So burger with what on it?
I want. Oh boy, she's going to Five Guys.
There's one in Claremont. I didn't know.
Oh. So a burger. I want ketchup and mayo, and onions and jalapenos.
And tomato, right?
No tomato.
Jalapeno, onion,
Ketchup,
mayonnaise, and
mayo.
Jalapeno, onion, mayonnaise, and ketchup.
Yep.
Oh, I'm not taking you out. You stay here. You stay.
Chat, I'm so excited. I haven't had a Five Guys in forever.
No, you stay. You stay here, okay?
All right, let's see if I can get this thing glued in here.
No. No, this is one. No, you stay.
This should work okay. I mean, I've never actually done this before, but it works in my head, so that means it's perfect, right? Oh! Prodigy said she wanted bacon. That reminded me. I want some bacon too. I want bacon on it. I forgot.
Hold on. Bacon, onion, jalapeno, ketchup, mayonnaise.
Yes. Thanks, Prodigy.
It will be a little while because I'm just going to go in there and order because I don't really go there. I'm not going to call them. Alrighty?
Alrighty.
Bye.
Bye.
Love ya.
Love you.
Don't say or do anything stupid. Hold on.
That's what I always do.
Good girl.
So Prodigy, you missed us having to eat, taste test, all the nasty flavors of Peeps for Easter. Last Saturday, Mama Noob ordered all the flavors of Peeps that they make. You don't know what Peeps are either? You've never seen those the Easter time marshmallow chicks, the yellow marshmallow chicks? Yeah, the yellow things. They're marshmallow and covered with sugar. I hate them. Oh, they're so gross. Oh, well, you're not missing anything. But anyway, so I don't like them to begin with. But Mama Noob got all the flavors that they make currently. Yeah, they have different flavors. I know, right? That's something that shouldn't exist, but it does. So she got all the flavors. And then we sat down and taste tested them, all 5 of us live, last Saturday. You can watch the VOD if you want, but I'll save you some time and just say, gross. They had they had pancake and syrup, right? Because reasons. They had birthday cake. They had cotton candy. They had blue raspberry. They had, I can't even remember what else they had. Yeah, it was awful. It was really awful. And except for they make a chocolate covered Peep, right? Where they take the sugar off the outside and just coat marshmallow with chocolate. That, they should just stick with that because that's good. I mean, chocolate coated marshmallows are good, right? That one I could handle. The rest of them? Oh, no. Peep, peep, peep. I know, right? Goofy little things. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to glue... Dadgummit. Quit falling apart. We're going to glue this on here. So this will be the base of the road. And then what we're going to do, which I don't know that we'll get to today. This may be a next time thing. But we're going to put some of this craft foam over this so that we can draw the cobblestones in the road and decorate it. So this piece is really just kind of for structure. It'll help hold everything together. But I think what I'm going to have to do is leave this dry. Then once this is dry, I'll put this on the other side, let that dry real good. And then I'll probably go ahead and paint the stone bits. I think paint the stone bits. And then we'll put we'll cut the craft foam, put it on here, and cut it to the right size, and then we'll draw it and paint it up to look like cobblestone, like Caitlin did the cobblestone roads. And she could probably help me with that because she's done quite a few of those, so she can do that. And so this should be a fairly simple little project, but we haven't had a bridge. And a stone bridge is something I've wanted to do. So fun, nice. I think also what I may do next time, in addition to while we're waiting on the dryings of the stone bridge, I may work on a wood bridge. See if I can get a wood bridge going. So once this dries, we'll just cut that off. Then we'll get the other side going. So it'll be a really wide, I mean, that's going to be a wide bridge for this scale of people. But you know what? It's cool. It's the main bridge. So, you know, out of town. So it needs to be kind of wide. Because, I mean, it's got to have... Well, that's not it. That's not what I was looking for. What am I looking for? Oh, I'm looking for this. So, see, it's got to have room for the carts to go over. So, there you go. So that's wide enough for the carts. with the guy driving them. Oh no. I think this bridge is falling apart. I better not do this too much or it's just going to pull this out. And oh, it already pulled it out. This is kind of a pain to get in this little channel. Hot glue may have worked better, but I don't have my hot glue gun down here and turned on. It takes a while and I'm being lazy, so there you go. But anyway, I think that'll work okay once we get some texture on there. Yeah, they are. They're pretty small. But this is the troll that lives under the bridge. Ard said we needed a troll under our bridge, so he's been the muse all morning. He's the grumpy old troll that is under the bridge. Wow. All right. So, and then the market's coming along. I'm just got to wait for things to dry here. And then we're going to get some coats of glue on here to kind of fix this mess. And I've got a barrel of green apples that we're going to put on here. So we have some more stuff. I need some more rolls of cloth to put in there. And we'll probably put some more some more bushes and maybe some rocks here because I want to stabilize these things at the bottom. They're going to be a little bit, I don't know, they're doing pretty good. Anyway, it just needs some finishing touches there, and I got to figure out where to put the, Caitlin did these awesome sausage links, so I want to hang them up somewhere. They need to be hanging. Maybe on the side here or something. I can put those up. But she did a couple of them, so I want to get those hung up. And then this piece will be done. I just lost a bush. I know, she did such a good job on these, didn't she? Kind of looks like an earthworm, but also sausage links. What are you doing falling off of there, you stupid thing? Flower bush. Get back on there. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? I know, that song is everywhere, isn't it? Yeah, that'll be all right. We'll get some more bushes on there once things dry out good. And also, I got to put some glue on these bushes to hold them down and make them stiffer so they don't keep falling off because they will tear apart. They're just foam. I keep holding that up too high. Anyway, that's going. The bridge is going. We'll probably do a wood bridge next time. Sure, why not? See if we can do that up. And I think, oh, thank you, Prodigy. I think that I am going to have to check out now because my old back is now saying, "Get up, stupid." So I think I will. So yeah, I know, right? Old backs. Oh, before I go, okay, what do you got? Is there more stuff? Am I gonna get another pudding? Oh, I got a pudding. All right, hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. Good Lord. Why aren't you making comic books or something? Man. I mean, you do the drawing and the coloring and the... Oh, man. Girlfriend, you've got to do some stuff. Got to do some art for our channel. All right, hold on, chat. I'm gonna get this going here. Let's see where we're at now. That's just freaking amazing. Look, all right, look, chat. This needs a good viewing. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That is just incredible. Man, the finished one of these is going up on our Facebook page for sure, and I'm gonna have to figure out where to put it for some other things. Oh my God, that's just incredible. Yeah, Prodigy, you've got to do some more art for us. You have to. Must be done. I love this. It's the best thing ever. God, I wish I could do stuff like that. I can't draw worth a crap. Good thing I'm good at programming, because otherwise I'd be completely useless. All right, so 20 years of practice. Easy. That's all. Well, I couldn't do it in 46, so, you know, it's not just the practice. You got to have some talent too. Which I don't. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun talking to people today. Had a lot of fun getting onto this stone bridge. I'm really excited to make this thing. It's coming out pretty well, I think. So, thanks, Prodigy, for being here, and thank you so much for the art. That's so amazing. I can't wait to see how that thing finishes up. And I hope you'll do some more for us. I really would like to talk to you about doing some more art. Do our D&D comic book. We'll have to get a website going and put that up or something. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun talking, had people from all over the world today, and it was just a blast. So I will be back next Saturday with more of this, every Saturday morning at 10 Eastern. I've got some Five Guys burgers coming. The wife is bringing that back. I will enjoy that. Prodigy, thank you so much. We'll post a picture on Facebook for you so you can see how much yummy it is. Hey, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Mash all the buttons. Ding all the bells so you get all the notifications. You know how all that goes. Anyway, yeah, I'll think of you while I'm eating that bacon. You betcha, Prodigy. You saved me there. I almost forgot the bacon. So, hope you guys have a great weekend. We will be back with more streaming this afternoon. The kids are out, so there's no D&D this afternoon, but we will do something fun, I'm sure. And then, you know, check out our schedule for the week. We're streaming most of the time. So, anyway, until next time, build on, y'all.